A 17-year-old is now recovering in the hospital tonight after being shot by a Wauwatosa police officer. That shooting happened just before 11 last night in an alley near 92nd and Congress in Milwaukee. Officers say that they were trying to make contact with the driver in a stolen car. Police revealed today, though, the owner's family had recovered that car but never let police know. Tosa PD says that a teen got out of the car with a gun, began running towards officers, and did not comply with the demands to drop the weapon.
I wish the subject involved a quick recovery. Let's get down to brass tacks here. Why does a 17-year-old have a firearm in their hand? Why does that happen? They're endangering their own lives, they're endangering the lives of my officers and the community. And this has to stop.
Police say a gun was recovered at the scene. Milwaukee Police Department is now leading the investigation. The shooting was captured on body cameras and dash camera video. Tosa Police started using body cameras just last year, and last night's incident is the first time they recorded an officer-involved shooting. Ben Jordan now goes in depth on the department's camera policies.
Wauwatosa's police chief says he has seen the body camera footage of the shooting, but he wouldn't say today what it shows. Chief James McGillis says it will be up to the investigative agency, which is the Milwaukee Police Department, along with the district attorney's office, to determine when it is appropriate to release that video.
You all want to see the video, but we have to protect the investigative process, the legal process. I will be as transparent as I can as the chief, along with this police department. But the timing is imperative.
People took to the streets of Wauwatosa 2 years ago, demanding the police department purchase body cameras after former officer Joseph Mensa shot and killed 3 people in 5 years while on duty.
After the Alvin Cole incident at Mayfair 2 years ago, the Wauwatosa Police Department held a news conference similar to this and shared the dash camera footage. Why is this incident different today?
I'm not going to comment on that. Again, I'm trying to protect the investigative process.
The Wauwatosa Police Department says it released that footage 5 days after Alvin Cole was shot and killed. A police supervisor said it has yet to get statements from everyone who was involved in the latest officer-involved shooting.
This just happened last night, and there's a lot of different steps in that investigative process.
More than a year ago, the city of Wauwatosa spent $750,000 to equip all officers with body-worn cameras, and they were put into use last spring. Andre Williams is a retired Milwaukee police captain who helped choose MPD's body cameras and their policies. He says given the current state of police-community relations, body camera footage should be released sooner rather than later after a critical incident.
However, I would agree as well, you can't compromise any investigation because in the end of the day, the police departments law enforcement is supposed to be there to, bring people, the offenders to justice, and, the community want justice, not have it compromised by, have somebody walk free because the taste was tainted.
The Wauwatosa Police Department's body camera policies says they must be activated during any enforcement or investigative contact, with one exception.
The only time you basically are not is if you're doing some type of a sensitive interview with someone or something like that.
The Wauwatosa Police Department says its cameras are able to record up to 30 seconds before the cameras are activated by the officer. Wisconsin law requires departments with body cameras to store footage of critical incidents for a minimum of 120 days for review. Wauwatosa's police department says it doesn't have a policy regarding a time frame of when body camera footage has to be released to the public. Reporting outside the Wauwatosa Police Station, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.